Hello everyone, this is me Sadia here and I'm going to do a pick a card reading. This time it is going to be shall I stay or move on. This can be applicable to any relationship that you want to know that question about. This is applicable to any job and career thing that you are thinking about. Like should you move on to a new job or should you stay in this job and continue working? Whatever that question applies to you or in your particular situation, it you can just pick however it resonates with you in your particular situation. If you want to see the answer in your work life, even then you can watch this video. Even if you want to see the answer in your love life, you can still watch this video because I'm going to talk about both the areas of your life. So yeah, it is definitely going to be for all signs. I'm going to leave the timestamps in the description box. And so yeah, let's find out, shall you move on or stay? I've already pulled out, 3 sets of cards. This is purple candle, pink candle, and blue candle. Pick whichever you feel more connected to, and take a moment, pause the video, meditate on it, and then have that question in your mind, whatever it is that you want to ask about. Be that in your love life, be that in your work life, be that in a home situation that you want to know about. Should you stick in that situation, or should you move on to something better or something something more satisfying? So yeah, let me start with the set. This is set number 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to start with set number 1, which is a purple candle. So let me push these cards a little up so I can spread these cards here. Let's see what's coming up for the people who are going to choose the first set of cards. Let's see what's coming up for you people. Purple candle, and let's see, shall you move on or stay? 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, King of Swords, and Jack of Spades. I'm gonna start with your work. I feel like whatever that you're doing in your life right now, wherever it is, like when it comes to your work and career zone, um, it's better if you end that. And I feel like you are going to have that clarity around it because you might have been thinking a lot about it. It has become more burdensome, more troublesome for you to deal with that particular situation or stay in that job because you feel disappointed. There is disappointment coming in for you, like I feel like whatever you are doing in your work zone, it is disappointing you now. And maybe you feel that you are capable of doing more, but they are not letting you explore your talents. Maybe you're feeling like they don't praise you for your work. And it's something that is kind of now it has become more of a trouble kind of a thing for you. And it's really better if you kind of leave this job, whatever that you are doing. If you have if you stay stuck in this situation, it's going to be very difficult for you to come to be happy with whatever you are doing in your life. I don't see you are happy doing whatever it is that you're doing in your work zone, definitely. You don't find any passion, you don't find it you don't find it motivated as well. So it's better if you take that that wisdom that you have and move forward to something better, move forward to something that would make you feel good about yourself, that will make you be able to use the potential that you have to explore your own talents. I feel like whatever job you are doing right now, it's or whatever career that you are in right now, it's not what you truly desire from deep within. It is something which you are not passionate about any longer. Even if you were before, now it has become a bit tiresome for you. And it's like you are disappointed with maybe the way they treat you. You are disappointed with the way things are at your work zone. Maybe it's not a healthy environment that you would kind of seek to work in. And I feel like it's going to make you feel more it's making you feel upset right now. So it's better, I would not suggest you to stay in that situation any longer because it is not good for you. It's more like a burden to you now. If you could see this picture, this lady here has all this burden of the house on top of her back. So it's like it's not this is not what you want. This is not You want to come back home with the peace, having peace from within. But this job has become more of a tension for you, more of a drain you. I feel like, it drains your energy to stay in that particular thing. Coming towards the love life, it's again the same thing. I feel like you are going to have some sort of clarity coming up for you when it comes to, if it applies to your love life. You are going to feel like whatever you are doing, whatever you've been doing in this relationship, it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to put an end to whatever it is. For those of you who are, it can go either way. Like, for some of you, it is going to be like, you might have been ignoring a relationship, and now you're thinking to leave behind certain things or certain areas of your life to give importance to your love life. It can be that for some of you. For others of you, definitely you are going to have that clarity that the relationship that you are in right now, it is something more like a burden. It is something more like a job. It is more like a responsibility that you feel like you have to do. But when it comes to emotional fulfillment, I feel like you are not happy with whatever it is. For some of you, I feel like whoever chose this set of cards, it's more of either you or the person that you are dealing with. It could be your energy or their energy. But I feel like, it's time for you or them to move on, to have a new relationship, is what I'm picking up. If they have been out of touch with you, I feel like they are going to reach out to you, because I feel like, they have been stuck in doing something that they were not happy doing, but they had to do because that was their responsibility or something. And now they are coming out of that, whatever it was, whatever burden that they were dealing with, they are coming out of it, and they really want to move on with you. And whatever the situation was that they were stuck in, that has only disappointed them. It can be a third party situation for some of you as well, but it can be their work or their other responsibilities that they had to deal with. And I feel like, whoever this person is, it's like, it's time for them to move on, if it's not your time to move on from this relationship. But I feel like, this energy, more than the other one that I mentioned, I feel like this person, whoever it is, like you or the person that you are dealing with, this, you really, this person really wants to move on right now, leaving whatever it is that they are doing in their life towards, towards the person that they love. They really need to move on towards that person, that relationship that they might have missed, they might have let go of because of the other responsibilities or the other things that they were dealing with in their life, and they had to deal with that. But they are coming out of, whatever it was, with the realization that that is not something that they felt they were going to be happy dealing with. It can be a relationship, it can be a work situation, it can be a home situation, but they are coming out of it being disappointed because they really miss you, and they see it now that, they have this realization now of some kind, and that's why they are moving on towards you. Leaving behind a person, leaving behind a situation, leaving behind a responsibility, they really want to make it happen with you, is what I'm picking up very strongly. So it's time for you to move on towards this person. It can be you, or it could be the energy of the person that you are dealing with. Pick however it is resonating with you in your particular situation, because if you, like I said, if you have been having no communication with this person, I feel like they are going to make a move towards you. And maybe, like, meanwhile, since they are taking that decision, I feel like you are very, you are unhappy with the movement happening in your love life, and you really wish and hope that this, this offer comes in for you. And I feel like, for those of you who chose this set of cards, they really want to wait on for this person, but at the same time they feel like, I deserve love and I need to be loved. Maybe I should find someone else, like, I should be open to receive other options, or other opportunities or other offers that might come my way. But I feel like, you still have this pull towards this person, whoever it is, and you feel like waiting on for them a little longer. So I feel like, you are, it's more like, moving on from, whatever situation that you are in, to something new and something beautiful, which is going to be very fulfilling when it comes to emotional fulfillment. regarding your love life. I feel like you both are going to move on to something better, but together. It's more like that kind of energy. No doubt you are going to move on, but to meet, your that particular person, um it's like, meeting them on the new page of their life, where you both are, or where you both could be on the same page. Like, maybe earlier they were not ready to be in a committed relationship, but now when you move on, they also move on from this situation, and you are going to meet them on the next page of your life, and it's going to be like, a new starting anew with this old person is what I'm picking up. So definitely you are not moving on, if I have to say that. You are not moving on from them, but you are moving on from particular situation to be with them is what I'm picking up. So wow. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for the people who chose the first set of cards. If the reading resonates with you, to like, subscribe and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out the services that I am offering, which includes personalized weekly readings, both in love and love and career. So pick whatever you want to choose for yourself. And yeah, you can also follow me on Instagram, where I do upload daily readings. If you have not followed me yet, you can do that as well. So yeah, let's move on to the second set of cards, which is a pink candle. Let's see what's coming up for you people who chose the first set of cards. Shall you move on or stick to this person or the situation? Let's find out. Pink candle. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, paired up with Five of Swords. I will start with the career first. I think, whatever you are putting your effort into right now, I feel like for those of you who chose this set of cards, it's more like you don't have an option to walk away from the situation. You don't have a choice. It's like you have to put in your effort. You really have to do this, because there is no other option available to you right now when it comes to your career and work zone. And maybe you have just recently left in, your old job, and you just enter into this one, and you are not finding it as exciting as you thought it would be. But I feel with the Seven of Pentacles, if you continue putting your effort into it, it is definitely going to bring you the happiness that you seek, and the happiness that you felt that you are going to get out of it. It's more like, you maybe your expectations were a bit too high, and once you started this job, you are feeling like, maybe it wasn't a right decision. You are going to have those times when you are going to think it that way, but eventually it is going to be a good decision of your life. So it's definitely, it's time for you to stay in this situation. Don't move on, or don't think of leaving this situation for something better or for something new, because you really have to, it's more like, you really have to, if you keep jumping from one situation, one job to another job, another job, another job, without putting any effort, without giving that time, what it requires for you to kind of, settle into that particular situation, I feel like you will not be satisfied with it. Like, every time you are going to change a job, every time you are going to start something new at a different place, it is definitely going to require some time for you to kind of, to get along well with the, other colleagues of yours, to understand the system of that, particular company, firm, whatever it is that you are going to, join. So I feel like, it's time for you to stay in there, give your effort, give your time to this, whatever it is that you are doing in your work zone, and don't, don't rush towards starting something different, or don't rush towards having someone, applying somewhere else, because it's time for you to understand that you really have to show consistency to get what you want. And I feel like, it's going to be a better decision for you if you stay in there, put your effort into it, and you will be definitely, your work, your effort is going to be praised, is going to be acknowledged by the higher ups. But it is going to take some time. So I would definitely suggest you to stick around. Don't move on. Don't try, looking out for another job, because that's a never ending kind of a thing. It's like, if you keep on doing that, you will never be satisfied with anything. So yeah, when it comes to your love life, I feel like, when it comes to your love life, you might have been ignoring certain, tiny issues within this relationship that you are in. Maybe, you might have ignored certain things. You might have kind of, I feel like you didn't invest your time into this relationship. Maybe there was a communication gap. Maybe there was this, lack of understanding, or maybe you rushed towards, a new relationship so quickly that you couldn't, maybe you started off well, but then you started expecting things from the other person, which is going to make you feel a little disappointed. Maybe you rushed towards, making it official, but then you are feeling like, maybe I did a wrong move. And you are thinking and you are questioning now, shall I move on or shall I stay? I feel like, it's time for you to kind of, take a break. Like I said, it's you really have to understand that, it's for those of you who made it official and you are now in a relationship with this person, and you really wonder if you should stay in this relationship or should you leave, because it's not making you happy as you thought you would be as happy with this person. It's not the case. Maybe you are finding out that this person is completely opposite to what you thought of them to be. Maybe you wanted them to be more emotionally available, but now they're, investing their time in their work and stuff. So it's again, like, it's time for you to think a little, like, it's more like, try to be, a little mature. Whatever it is that is bothering you right now, talk to this person about it. I feel like, you are not expressing yourself to this person. Whatever issue you are having right now within this relationship, it's time for you both to talk about it. And once you open up about, what are your differences, what is it that's making you feel like, shall I move on or stick around with this person, everything is going to fall into place for you. It's just that you have to make that move. You have to take that step towards communicating, because communication can lead this issue that you are having within this relationship dissolve, is what I'm picking up. So it's more like, putting in some effort into this relationship and work on it, rather moving on from it or trying to, walk away from this person. That is not going to bring you any happiness, is what I'm picking up. It's time for you to understand that maybe for some of you, I feel like, like I said, maybe you expected a lot from this person, and it's like, they might have kind of, disappointed you. But it's more like, they do have love for you. They do want to provide you whatever you wish to have with them when it comes to emotional fulfillment. But you really have to understand, there's lack of understanding, there's lack of bonding. I feel it's more like, something started very quickly, and it's like, you didn't get enough time to understand each other. And that's where the issues are arising now, because you think differently and they think differently, and you are not kind of, there is either miscommunication too, is what I'm picking up. Maybe you say something and they kind of, interpret that into, into something different. So be sure of what you speak. Let this person know exact clear meaning of what you are trying to say, because maybe there is, there is some sort of misunderstanding too in this relationship, is what I'm picking up. So I would definitely suggest you to, seeing the energies with this person, with this, connection that you have with this person. I feel like staying in this relationship is going to be, is going to, it's more like, try to make it work. Put in the effort that you need to put. It can be your energy, it could be the energy of the person that you are dealing with, which I'm picking right now. It might be like, the person that you are dealing with is not putting in the effort. Maybe they are not communicating as much as they should be, being in a relationship. But you have to be very patient with that as well, because like I said, you have to deal with this situation maturely. Leaving them is not the solution, not with this, energy that I'm picking up here, because it's like, there is definitely love, there is definitely potential of a stable relationship. But I feel like, it's like, there is some, moving energies between the two of you. It's like, either one of you is very immature and they don't know how to deal with it. It's more like, a person who feels like, okay, if you're not doing it this way, let's finish it up. We are never going to be happy together and stuff like that. So be careful with your words as well. Don't rush into, making the decisions around relationship as well, because I feel like, either one of you is very childish. But like I said, giving it some time, you both are going to understand each other more, and staying within this relationship is going to give you the love and happiness that you expected this person to give you. But for that, you really have to invest your time into this relationship, is what I'm picking up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, coming up for the people who chose the second set of cards. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. I would like to suggest you to check out the description box for further services that I offer. I have recently started the personalized readings for the weeklies. You can check the description box for further details on that as well. So let's move on to the third set of cards, which is blue candle. Let's see what's coming up for the people who chose the blue candle. Let's see, should you stay around or should you move on? Four of Cups paired up with Ace of Cups. Definitely move on. King of Hearts, Six of Cups. I mean, King of Cups and Six of Cups. Wow. Definitely move on. Definitely. I feel like, for those of you who chose the third set of cards, I feel like, let me start with the work and career first. With the Four of Cups, I feel like you have already left behind something. You really are open to have some new opportunities coming your way. Maybe you want to start a new, a business. There is some ideas that you have that you really want to explore, but you are finding, you're waiting for the right time to, so you could start that off, is what I'm picking up. For most of you, I believe, who chose this set of cards, it's the person who is either, who have already made the choice of moving on, or if not, then you are on the verge of making that decision, because you know that already, that moving on is the better option. When it comes to your work and career, I feel like, for some of you, you already have a new opportunity coming your way. It's like, maybe you, like I said, you have already made the choice and you really looking forward to start anew, which is definitely going to be something which is going to fulfill you emotionally to the max. It's something that it's definitely something that you had a deep desire of, is what I'm picking up. It's definitely something that you always wished and hoped for. And I feel like, for those of you who don't have any opportunity right now in their work zone, I feel like, soon you are going to get that opportunity coming your way, and you would not be expecting it to happen. It is going to open a door for you, which is going to lead you towards your dream, job, dream work, dream business, dream something that you wanted to start very passionately, is what I'm picking up. So definitely moving on is the best choice for you right now. Don't stay where you are, because that is not serving your purpose, is what I'm picking up. And I feel like you are going to be guided towards this, new opportunity, no matter what. Like, something is going to be kind of, served to you, is what I'm picking up with this card here. It's like, even if you don't, it's more like you don't have to put in any effort to find it. It's going to happen for you. The opportunities are going to show up to you, is what I'm picking up very strongly. So yeah, moving on is the better choice for you when it comes to your career. Coming towards your love life, Four of Cups and Ace of Cups paired with King of Cups and Six of Cups. Hold on, let me grab a glass of water and I will continue. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. So yeah, I feel like if you ask me the question, shall I move on or stay? I would suggest you to move on, because what you are wishing and hoping for when it comes to your love life, staying where you are right now, it's not going to bring you what you truly desire. Like, I feel like, for those of you who chose this set of cards, it's more like, the type of person that you are wishing to be with, that person already exists, and that person is like, somebody else. It's um it's it's maybe like you are wishing and hoping for your ex to be like certain someone, like, your dream man, your dream girl, and it's like, you're waiting on for them. Maybe one day they are going to reach back, maybe one day they are going to change, maybe one day they are going to acknowledge my presence in their life, and they are going to miss me, and they are going to come back to me. It's that kind of a, feeling I'm getting from this set of cards. And that's not going to happen, because you are trying to find love at a wrong place, is what I'm picking up. There is somebody new coming in your life who is exactly how you want this new person, who how exactly you picture your person to be, um like, and this person is right there. Like, I feel like, this person is almost there around you, and you really just have to come out of, just snap out of whatever you are thinking about your ex. Like, maybe they will change someday, and once you come out of it, this person is going to be in your life. So it's time for you to move on. Definitely, I would suggest you to move on, to have that particular, person that you always wanted to be with. um I feel like, this new person is going to be somebody completely different than what you expected them to be. Um, for some of you, you might have been having so many bad experiences in your love life that you would never thought that, you would ever get somebody as caring, as loving, as, um, good looking as this new person would be. And it's like, I feel like the Emperor energy with this person here, it's more of that kind of energy I'm picking up. This person is going to be the provider. This person is going to be the caretaker. Um, this person is going to, you know, this person is going to pamper you like never before. And it's like, that's exactly what you truly wish from deep within. And staying where you are right now, wishing and hoping for your ex to come back, that's not gonna happen. That is not happening here. That love that you desire is with this person. And this person could be somebody around you. This could be, somebody from your close friends and family circle as well. And you are not looking at them, or you're not acknowledging their presence in your life, because you are too lost thinking about your ex, or, a particular person that you really have an eye on, and you really want them to kind of, start something with you. But the love that you desire is, that soulmate connection that you wish for. That it's more like, you think that, a certain someone is your soulmate, but that person is not. This new person is your soulmate. This new person is the one who is, your soulmate, who is meant to be with you. And this new person is somebody who is going to love you genuinely. They don't have, they don't want to sleep with you. They don't want to, use you, abuse you. They don't want to take you for granted. They don't want to, be with you just to be, having physical, and, pretend to be in a relationship with you. No, this person is somebody who knows your worth. This person is somebody who is going to love you for who you are. You don't have to change yourself for this person. You don't have to be a certain way. You don't have to change the way you look. You don't have to, dress up a certain way, because this person is going to love you the way you are. And right now, where you are, this person is exactly waiting. It's more like, maybe you have been kind of, blocked yourself up in a room, and I mean, locked yourself up in a room, and you are not being, outgoing much, because you really want that this certain person want, to come back, or, you really want and wish and hope that this person is going to text you up. Go out, open the door, walk out, go out. This person is right after, after you. It's more like, they might be just around the corner. They might be, when you open the door and you walk out of your house, maybe this person is going to, maybe passing by you and stuff like that. It's going to be that kind of a fairy tale kind of an, interaction, or the first, meeting is going to be with this person. Maybe for some of you, for others of you, I believe that this person could be already in your surroundings, like maybe from your neighbors, maybe from your close friends or family. There is somebody who has love for you, and they are not opening up about their love um because maybe they are shy or something. But I feel like, to understand their love, you really have to come out of this state where you are not meeting many people. You just want to wait for a certain someone. Just move on from that particular situation. Certain person, that person is not the one for you. This person is the one for you. The new person is coming up in your life, and that person is in fact already in your life. They are just waiting on for you to see them, acknowledge their presence. And yeah, definite move on. Don't stay where you are, because that person is never going to be this person. Like, whatever you are wishing and hoping for, that person, if that person was this person, if, whatever or whoever you are waiting for, you would be, with them by now. Like, that person is somebody who will never change, and who will never value you, because if they valued you, you would not be sitting here waiting for them. So it's definitely a sign from the universe to, it's a wake up call and a shake up call too. The universe really wants you to see your own worth and know that there is this, love that the universe has decided up for you. And the universe just really wants you to wake up and let this love end. This is your soulmate. This new person is your soulmate. Just walk away from this situation that you have kept yourself stuck in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's time for you to move on. Don't stay there in this particular relationship, which is, I feel like, one-sided is what I'm picking up. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming for the people who chose the third set of cards. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you people, take care. Bye bye.